And we are live. Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Monday, the first real work week of the month, of the year, really for us crypto and traditional market traders. It is Monday the 9th. It's January 2023, 7:59 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. So there's so much going on. I'm just going to rock through real quick. And I got a request. If there's anything that you'd like to have charted or looked at or news, either email me at craig@radiantcreators.com or post a comment under this video. I'm going to be back on in like 2 or 3 hours to do a more in-depth on some things that are trending. So much going on this morning. I'm just going to rock through real quick, take a high-level look. Then I'll be back on later to zero in on maybe some good trades that we can get into. As of course, like I mentioned, share your stuff. Craig@radiantcreators.com, or comment this video, news articles, things you'd like charted, or things that are doing great you want people to see. You share it, and I'll put it out here too. So as always, bitcoindailyview.com got more for you there. Look at the crypto market today in big squares here at Coin 360. Ravishing day. BNB up 6%, Doge up almost 8%, LTC 7%, Bitcoin 1.43%, 88 10%, Matic 6.8. We got a lot of things doing really, really well. I love seeing it. Solana, which has definitely had a struggle in 2022 for sure. Solana up 19% right now. I wish I didn't sell my old bag. I gave up on it earlier. Like the beginning of the year. Anyway, it happens to all of us. I like to see it as a sign of greatness. when you sell an old bag, and then of course, what does it do? It pumps. I knew it was going to. As a matter of fact, I was like, this will pump. I just sold it. Bam. So I did it for you. Anyway, I hope you were in. Anyway, Bitcoin trading volume explicitly this morning up. It is at 6.2 billion. That is absolutely great. That's a good way to start the week. I love it. BitcoinDailyView.com once again. Crypto market in squares, looking great. Looking at this is an hourly chart here, looking kind of down here at the pink versus the purple versus the green. Rect shorts are purple, that purpley color. Rect longs are the green. You can see the nice volume here. This is what I like seeing when you see an hourly market like this, and you see the longs and the shorts kind of wrecked equally, and it's kind of a little bit of like a turbulent line looking like right there. It's actually a very, very good day. I just fired this up. I'm starting to see $1 million trades plus happening. So anyway, the market is pretty darn healthy. I like what I'm seeing. Let me kill this here because it uses a lot of resources. Looking at the indexes today, because this all does connect. It certainly does. Looking at the indexes, Dow up 0.43, NASDAQ up 0.167, S&P up 0.94. Looking at the S&P explicitly, it's beautiful. Amazon doing great. Tesla doing really, really good. Apple up, Microsoft up. Most sectors are, well, it's a mix right now. Healthcare is definitely in the red. So anyway, we'll see how it rocks. The market just opened. Let's see what happens. But so far, it's a pretty good day. Oops, sorry about that. All right, let me keep on rolling here. Looking at the exchanges, you can see this morning, my gosh, Bitstamp up 500% last 24 hours in a spot trading volume. Binance up 2.37%, at Coinbase up 260%. This is an insane Monday morning. Volume on the exchanges is absolutely crazy. How about derivatives? This is awesome. Derivatives on Binance, that's where I kind of measure it. Up 37, it's up to 38 billion basically if I round it up 235%. We have derivatives off the charts right now. Definitely a lot of leverage rolling into things, so be wary. But basically, this is an on fire day. Usually 25 billion is an okay day. 50 really means you showed up for work as far as derivatives, volume, but 37 billion, especially when it's been so low, that's absolutely incredible. So people are definitely trading spot and also with leverage today. Looking at Bitcoin looking at Bitcoin price in the top 100, Bitcoin 17,265, doing pretty darn good. Looking at the top 100 in general, most are doing pretty darn good. ZIL up 48%. Other ones that are up big time, Gala up 58%. That's really wonderful. Hope you're in Gala. Solana, like I said, up 20%. This is wonderful. Filecoin, I've seen tremendous volume there. Today, it's up 15% so far this morning. Looking really, really great. Looking at longs versus short sentiment on Binance for Bitcoin. 52% long, 47% short, and that kind of makes sense. That's a good split because Bitcoin is kind of at a point of probably going to be rejected soon. So at these shorts and longs, this ratio makes sense for Ethereum. It's 41% long, 58% short, and that would make sense too. Both are about to probably retrace a bit. Looking at, let's go over here. Looking at Bitcoin explicitly in the 45-minute chart, we are doing great. We had this upwards channel we've been doing for quite a while. We broke above it. We're probably going to come back down at the very worst. We'll probably find support on top of this channel, which will probably stay above 17,000. I'm very hopeful in that. If you look at the 4-hour chart here, also, we're way above the 200 moving average, and it's just wonderful. So basically, Bitcoin has lost its mind this morning. It is pumping hard. We'll see what it does before it dumps. This is my little favorite Cayenne list that I keep of things that I'm kind of actively trading. Just some ones that are doing great. Bit versus USDT, doing great. Kava versus USDT, doing great. Ape versus USDT, doing great. It's all about where's this market going to find a top and do a little bit of a retrace, like Clay versus USDT beginning to turn around a little bit. One of my favorite coins, Ruin. Definitely, it's up there. It's probably finding its retrace points. We've pumped pretty hard. And let's look at SHIB versus USDT. How's this guy doing? SHIB, it's nice to see, not quite pumping like some of the else, but it did basically, as SHIB has recently, after giving so much back. Look in the 45-minute chart here. It has had an upwards channel, and it broke above that. Now it's probably going to find support above it. Indicators look good. So in general, ETC, this one has been quite the mover recently. It's pumped hard, looking good, probably retracing a little bit. Look over here at the purple list here. AMB versus BTC, doing great. FET versus BTC, probably going to continue up. LIT versus BTC, looking great. Everything is so pumped out right now. Just be careful. I'm going to go over here. People have been looking at Gala versus USDT. Let's look at that one. Gala versus USDT, moving like crazy, well above the 200 moving average. Sorry if you can't see the 200 moving average there. Let me actually change my thing back to default here so we can see things a little bit better. There we go. There we go. Now you can see the 200 moving average. You can see so we're back to BTC. Let's go to Gala. Gala, USDT. So yeah, Gala USDT looking great. Huge break above the 200 moving average. I mean, this thing is doing great in the 40. This is a 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's just cruising. Huge volume coming in. I would just be watchful today. We got to kind of watch out for. I mean, eventually we're going to see a bit of a retrace happen, and then we're going to see a lot of these alts. I think we're going to just find a better position at the bottom of the channel to get in. So, we'll be back on in a little while. When things retrace a bit and start doing some channels on some alts that are still looking really good, and see if we can get some catch this one when it retraces a little bit, because BTC, USDT, you know, it's doing great. I mean, as you can see, we definitely on the 45-minute chart, you can see it very, very well. And we broke above this upwards channel. Let me actually just extend this out a little bit. You can see where we've broken out above. We'll probably find support on the top of it. We'll probably hold 17,000, I think, if all goes well. We are looking at, we're kind of maybe seeing retrace time here, or maybe we'll just continue going sideways and then move up later. But right now, it's probably, we need a little bit of a cool off. Things have pumped quite a lot. If you are in any else, you know, they're probably in the green at this point. I think this is a great day because it helps people, especially who have old bags and stuff like that of trades that didn't go so well in 2022 or 2021. We all have those old bags. Maybe you're a little bit less in the red on those. So anyway, great day, great way to start the week. I love what I'm seeing. One thing I'm going to do real quick before we get out of here is let me actually chart this US oil spot for the traditional markets here. Let's just get a feel of that, what's going on here. I'm sorry that I'm doing this on the while you're watching. I usually do it, get this done before I start, so that you don't have to, you know, sit here and watch me. But let's just look at this real quick. Let's look at the traditional markets in a big way here. Boom. Let's look at the DXY. The oil spot, US oil spot today is a little bit in the green. DXY here in the middle, that's definitely taking a dump. Going to do a 314 moving average bounce probably there on the daily. Let's look at the SPX, of course, which we've already kind of seen. Let's look at this hourly, this daily chart. Yeah, it's powerful. Got back above the 200 moving average, and then here I like to look at, we'll just look at BTC, USDT, even though we've already seen it. But looking at the daily chart here, nice thing about Bitcoin versus USDT, our daily MACD looks really great, and we have recently broken above, and we're holding above the 50 moving average there, which is really, really nice. Let's look at gold, and then we'll look at silver, and we will get out of here. Silver. So gold, rocket ship to Pluto, doing great. It was doing great on Friday. It's doing great today. Yeah, it's doing great. So gold cranking, silver cranking too. Both are above all important moving averages. Those metal people, the metals people, the coin stackers and such, they're probably very happy today. It's been a wonderful move. So and of course, with all this beauty, all these wonderful things happening, what's a great part of what's enabling that? DXY taking a dump. So the power of evil in this world is kind of weak this morning, and humanity's winning. So thank you for being here, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. Remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, you make a piece of shit globalist cry, and that's a good reason to get up in the morning. So let's keep stacking sats and punching the globalists in the you-knows. And anyway, with that said, email me, Craig@radiantcreators.com, or comment in this video, anything you want to chart it, any interesting news. After we get a little bit of a retrace today, a little bit of a cool off, I'm going to be back on. We'll look at some coins that are probably going to have nice, strong continuations. And maybe we'll all get together and make some money. Never financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Take care.